YouTube. Today we're going to be watching YouTube. And we're going to be watching the silliest man alive, Max Fosh.
This is me serving lemonade from my stand to the thirsty workers of New York.
Pretty good. God, it's good, isn't it?
And it's just the first of many schemes I've come up with to make me mucho moolah in the Big Apple.
This is not working.
But why? Well, New York City is known as the business capital of the world, thanks mainly to the financial hub of Wall Street.
I think we're in the right place.
A place where fortunes are made and lost.
There is carnage on Wall.
Nah, I don't think fortunes are lost. That's where poor people are made.
Street.
Not actually,
But I think the riches of Wall Street aren't just for the traders in skyscrapers, but for everyone chasing the American dream.
I'm looking for tips and not on how I can get a better career.
So, to find out, I've challenged my friend and fellow entrepreneur Zach Alsop.
I like it when he goes up against Zach. Zach is one of the other silliest YouTubers.
To see who can make the most money in a single day of trading.
I don't want to do these anymore.
Zach will also do a video on
within the
this.
confines of Wall Street. But what are the rules?
Hello, it's 9:29 in the morning. This is Zach.
Hello.
We're stood outside the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street where big money lives. We've got to make as much money in trading hours between 9:30 and 4:30.
Do you smell that?
What?
Stinks of cash.
Yeah, okay. That is live going on right now in the building behind us.
It's like a party.
It's like Glastonbury in there. As soon as the bell stops ringing, the challenge begins. Right. Zach, time starts now. Go!
We were off, and both of us already had our first business ideas ready to go.
Right, the plan is simple.
I expect the first idea will be this. I set up a lemonade stand. And then it will be anything else.
It's America's most basic business, the business that everyone starts. It's lemonade. Do you like lemonade? They're tourists, they don't know about it.
So I've already got a plan. Girl Scout cookies. The American dream, American commerce, American cash. And I think it's quite adorable if a British guy is selling Girl Scout cookies. I'm gonna head to the closest supermarket, secure the cookies, guaranteed money.
And after Googling supermarkets near me, I was also on my way to...
That will work. Other than your male. Not girl. Not a girl. So I don't think Zach's plan will work as well. But it still might get a couple sales, but probably not as many as Max.
one of New York's fanciest boutique grocers to find only the finest ingredients for my lemonade, whereas Zach was going for a simpler, pre-made option.
Do you sell Girl Scout cookies?
We sell cookies, not Girl Scout cookies.
Ah.
$4.89. I'm actually just robbing the store of lemons.
Excuse me, are these Girl Scout?
That seems correct. £3? Oh, nah. £3 for
Cookies.
America
Cool.
is so
These lemons are
screwed.
quite sexy. Got fishnets on.
See, these look home.
What was that?
Cool.
I always think lemons are quite sexy. Got fishnets on.
See,
That is one of the most sus things I've ever heard from that man's mouth.
these look homemade. If I sell these for $1 each, that's $10.
My business was ready for its
$10.
first cash injection.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As I'm in America, it's going to be so expensive. Luckily, though, I've got Revolut.
You can get £20 right now if you sign up to the Revolut app using my link in the description and use your card. Revolut is essential for me every time I go abroad.
That's really helping me as I'm out here in the US. But how? You see, Revolut will automatically convert the money
So
into the
he stole-
currency that
he
you're
stole.
using, which is
Ladies
very
and
helpful today.
gentlemen, we have got confirmation that Max is a thief. Because it didn't show us him paying for the lemons. It just cut to an ad. And he's going up an escalator. So that leaves me to guess that he stole.
Dollars. And now that I'm a fully fledged businessman, look, I've got a briefcase. I'm all about making my money work for me. And with Revolut's budgeting features, you can earn up to 4% annual interest. That sounds pretty good to me. So I can buy more lemons and keep the good people of New York. hydrated. And if I lose my physical card, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy for me to freeze it. Revolut will freeze your old card and give you access to a new one straight away. Meaning
That was me squeezing lemons.
you can keep spending whilst on your hollybobs. So download Revolut with my link, use your card and get £20.
If you're thinking about going abroad this summer, I can't recommend Revolut enough. So thanks to Revolut for helping me spend abroad and for sponsoring this vid. Back on Wall Street, it was business time.
I could have got a bigger table.
And with Zach still struggling in Target,
What the is wrong?
How long was Max in there for, sorry? 1 hour and 10 minutes. God, I get you're abroad, but jeez, man. 1 hour. Just to get 9 lemons. 9 lemons.
Wrong with this?
I had a head start, but also a problem. As I didn't have a permit to sell anything on the streets of New York, I had to think outside the box. So, my plan was to provide free lemonade with the hope that the citizens of New York would provide me with tips.
Let's make the lemonade.
Step 1, juice your lemons.
Oh yeah, that lemony goodness.
Step 2, mix with water. And step 3, add so much sugar that you can taste literally nothing else.
Stirry, stirry, stirry.
What was
That's
he using
absolutely
to start?
delicious. Free lemonade, sir?
And before Zach had even arrived, I had my first sale.
We do, of course, accept tips if you've got any tips available. Taste test.
It's lemonade.
It is, of course. Thank you, sir. First dollar. Come on,
$1.
once we're even here.
But a few moments later, my gangly Somerset nemesis had arrived.
Oh my god, he's got a lemonade stand. How original. You can't be setting up in this area, boy.
Mate, I've already made some money.
Easily $1.
What are you selling?
You'll find out any moment.
Oh my God! What are you meant to be? French?
I'm a Girl Scout.
With Zach's bake sale only a few meters away from my
French?
stand, the competition was on.
Right, let's get selling. Try some free lemonade. It's freshly squeezed with these pores. Rawr.
My technique today is going to be lie to people.
And on a hot day like this, New Yorkers couldn't resist my refreshing offerings.
Do you want some free lemonade? Wonderful.
Motherfucker, he's getting customers.
I'm quenching the thirst of the young of America.
Roll up.
Is that a towel?
No, Max, this is marketing. Oh, it's not the American flag.
And before Zach could even set up his stand, the lemonade customers were rolling in.
There you go. Tell me how that tastes.
Pretty good.
He's going to run out of lemonade if he isn't careful.
It's good, isn't it?
Zach was having little trouble getting started.
Can I interest you in a cookie, sir? You're good? Watching the waistline, I respect it.
My mom told me never to
Never take cookies from strangers. It's wise.
Whereas I was off to the races.
Business is booming.
23.
That's how you know it's fresh. Free lemonade, brackets, tips very much welcome. Do you have Revolut?
I usually do, yeah.
Yes! How much are you giving me?
I'll give you £2.
Thank you very much.
But before long, I began to notice a slight problem.
It is free, but we do accept tips. It's completely up to you. You can walk away and have the awkward social shame of not giving a tip.
It seemed that people were taking my free lemonade sign a little too literally.
Any tips, of course, welcome. They've just fleeced me.
That guy looked like a YouTuber. Hang on. Wait.
Began to notice a slight problem.
It is free, but we do accept tips. It's completely up to you. You can
Hang on.
walk away.
This guy. I'm not sure who, but I recognise him. But I do not know. Comment if you know who.
And have the awkward social shame of not giving a tip.
It seemed that people were taking my free lemonade sign a little too literally.
Any tips, of course, welcome. They've just fleeced me of free lemonade. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, tips are always accepted. Any tips you got will be more than appreciated, but if not, okay, have a good time.
And for a place like the US, the tips were surprisingly few and far between.
I did say it was free lemonade. I'd love if you gave me a tip. I thought tipping was your guys' thing.
And as I was struggling to get donations, Zach had his first big
I can tell you now, tipping isn't as big in America as it is in Spain. I went there very recently, and my mum had to leave a tip in every restaurant we went in. So, yeah.
win.
Oh, thank you so. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for supporting a small business.
How much have you made?
That's $20, Max. Maybe that's the move. This is a place with money. So if you create a premium product, people are going to pay. I'm doing the opposite to Fosh.
But despite the apparent stupidity behind Zach's idea, he might have actually been onto something.
The most expensive cookies on Wall Street, $20 a piece.
And suddenly, all the graphs for cookie demand were pointing upwards.
May I interest you in some British Boy Scout cookies? Thank you, I'll take it.
His aggressive sales tactics were working,
How much cash you got?
and he had his sales patter down to a T.
Do you interest you in a cookie? I baked them this morning in my kitchen just up the street.
Whereas on the other side of the pavement, my sales were
Yeah.
taking a huge dive.
Would you like some free lemonade? You're good? Wonderful, sir. Keep doing a great job. Free lemonade, sir. Free lemonade. Freshly squeezed on the corner of Wall Street by a Brit who's losing his mind. I'm not sure where this is going.
Even though Zach was pulling away with the amount of
So I guessed that Zach would do worse, but it appears he's made more money. This is going to be, I'm guessing it's going to end on a draw somehow. Both have like 55 in the end.
of money he was making, he still was utilizing all of his... was pulling away with the amount of money he was making.
Sorry, why does that say -1 here? +1 here.
He still was utilizing all of his dirty tricks.
Hey, you can't leave cash out like that. If you guys give me $1, I'll get you a photo with him. How about that? Thank you, sir. Hey, Max, I've got 2 people that want to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Hello, sir.
I've just scammed Max's fat.
And before long, he'd left me in the dust.
Oh, God, Zach is absolutely killing it.
Shake my hand. Clean plates.
Have you finished?
I'm sold out, baby. Look at all this. Right, I'm out of here. Look at that. That in donations.
Zach's stock value was
37. Yeah, 55
going to the
in
moon,
end.
whereas mine was in the dirt.
This isn't working. I haven't had a customer in 15 minutes. He's quite a lot ahead of me.
And to make matters worse, Zach already had his next business idea in mind.
The product business is fine. It's lucrative, but it does rely on big one-off donations. I'm going to offer my services. No stock, low overheads. I just need a sign.
So I decided to follow his lead and change things up a bit.
The cookie's completely sold out, so for my next plan, free portraits. I'm a French artist. I'll draw you and your family. Stolen from Trehan, it works every time.
But my plan was a little more outside of the box,
It's got compliments. Clements.
offering charming British compliments.
I think that works. Show a compliment, madam. You guys want compliments?
Can I draw you for free? 60-second speed drawing. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, this is where I guess Fosh gets left behind. I haven't watched any of this video, so.
Let's go.
You are built like a strong oak tree in the Wiltshire countryside.
Thank you, thank
Whether
you.
you-
Compliments, Mark.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh no, the pressure. You're my first client ever.
Is it worthy of a tip?
Why not?
Oh, thank you very much.
Go on, then.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, that wasn't very lucrative.
You are the finest opposite tree I've seen all day. Okay, have a wonderful day. Any tip? No? Fine.
It seems that 2 men offering themselves instead of a product
Guys, I'm doing portraits today with a tip if anyone's interested. No?
wasn't going well for us.
I shouldn't have given up on the cook.
I mean, it's sort of good at this time. There was no portal.
Cookies, really.
Free compliment for $1, madam. Free compliment for $1.
This is the worst one by far. I'm actually going red. I'm so sorry that you don't need to pay me for this.
But I, at least, had one more ace up my sleeve.
This is not working. I've got an idea. It's a bit risky. What's the way in which Wall Street makes money? Not by selling actual items. It's all technical. It's all contracts. So I have a little plan.
I had only 45 minutes and quite a large deficit to make up. So my plan was simple. I was going to draft up a contract that, if signed, said that I owned Zach's business. Now, there are a few issues with that. Firstly, I needed to draft up a contract in a short time, but also...
He just owns Zach's business.
How was I
Does that include his YouTube channel by chance?
ever gonna get Zach to sign? Well, first, I needed the contract. As I explained to Mr. Contract Man exactly what I needed, Zach was calling it a day.
This whole art thing hasn't gone quite to plan. I've made $1. I'm going to call it there for the art.
He can do it. He can do it. He sent me an email.
As time was running out, I raced to a print shop for my final Hail Mary.
Just need to print something.
It'd be fine if that print was like £5. $5, as they say. But like, geez, if it's $3 for blimmin', no, £3 for blimmin' lemons in America, I'd hate to live there.
But I still needed to find a way to get him to sign it.
The closing bell is almost here, so I need to meet Max. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Max surely isn't going to match that.
Zach?
He's almost...
Look at the lady in the back.
here, so I need to meet Max. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Max surely isn't going to match that.
Zach?
Max?
Time is 4:30.
Ding, ding, ding.
Closing bell has just rung. How was your day?
Ha, lucrative to say the least, Max.
Let's see your wad of cash. That's already heftier than mine.
Listen to that sound.
God.
And all that was left to do now was to tot up the scores.
So, you've sold those cookies very quickly.
It was very fruitful. I lied to a lot of people. I said they were all baked fresh at home.
Some unethical business practices.
Sabotage. One of these dollars is from your jar.
Is it?
I did a lot of bad stuff to get this cash.
Okay, this is what I made. 1, 2.
It's good that he was at least honest about it as well. He was like, one of these dollars was from your jar. He said it, like, rather than being like, no. He was like, okay, yeah, one of these was from your jar. He is happy.
3, 33.
I've got 45.53 cents.
So, you are...
The undisputed champion of Wall Street. The Wolf.
Well,
Fuck off.
Why was that? Well, quickly, yeah. How has Max been able to upload this? Because I think the winner should have, aka Zach. And also, it's overtime. Like, they shouldn't be able to do anything else because time's over. So, this should be illegal, I think. Hang on.
Well, me.
I realised early doors that I was not going to win this.
I'm not sure how well this is going.
I decided to play dirty. I called up my contract friend.
So,
He made a contract that said all of your earnings would come to me. But you wouldn't sign such a contract, would you? What about a mere 20 minutes ago?
Buongiorno.
how did I go? It's pretty solid. I've got a big fat wad of cash in my pocket.
And we'll save that for the end. Got like 3 minutes until the bell closes.
When you sign a form.
Molly just needs you to sign a release form and then we're good to go.
That form was not a release form. It agrees that Zach also will hand over the entire winnings from Wall Street the Day over to Max Fosh.
Great. I've been shot by my friend. You know.
So, I think
Technically, it was in time, actually, because it was 3 minutes left. So, actually, Max is a deserved winner.
Yeah. Can I keep? No, you're taking the lot.
I'll give you a nickel. Always reading terms and conditions.
Now, someone's probably going to go over to America and do all of that. For, like, he's going to do all of that. Well, I'm Stranger's Kindness and get, like, hundreds of pounds. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to click that like button like I just did on my video, obviously. The original is I set up a lemonade stand on Wall Street, Max Fox. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed and just enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye!